to another episode of Jacksonville Buzz Legacy of Leaders. I'm Steve Strum. This morning we have Dr. Michael Favors from the Essential Leaders Institute. I think I got that right. Happy New Year, sir.
Happy New Year. It's good to be here.
Thanks for coming on the show. I know we had an opportunity to talk a little bit offset. What is the Essential Leaders Institute?
The Essential Leaders Institute is an institute where we teach leadership, mindset, peak performance, and we blend that with ministry to bring financial literacy, financial and investing philosophy to the community.
Financial literacy blended with business aptitude, blended with ministry.
Yes, sir.
Now, the last one, blended with ministry. You have a history in ministry, but in a different type of ministry. So how are you blending ministry, business, financial literacy? Like, what does that do for the Jacksonville community?
So many people don't know, but one of the greatest financial leaders that we can look at is Solomon in the Bible. And so we use biblical principles to teach leadership principles, but also to teach financial principles, because as you and I both know, when COVID-19 hit, it destroyed everything for a lot of people. And so to become essential to one's environment in that situation, all of the essential workers were able to continue to work. So that's when the concept came. Let us teach people how to become essential so they can create the life of freedom, blending Bible and business so they get the best of both worlds.
So when you are bringing on a client, like, talk us a little bit about, like, who is that ideal person, and what would their experience be if they said, gosh, I got this business, it's doing okay, right? They might have been a victim of COVID, like, gosh, how was COVID? Well, I survived-ish. But everything's different now, right? Everything's different, whether it's our social interactions or the way our kids go to school, or even what the definition of working is. There's a hot debate about work from home versus work in the office. If somebody comes to you and says, gosh, I've got this business, but I really want to take it to that next level, what would they expect to get from you as far as that experience?
Well, the first thing I would do is I would look at them as a consultant and assess their situation. And a lot of times people understand that they have a product and a goal, but that doesn't necessarily mean what consumers want. And so we teach them how to build a winner's image, a bigger brand, a bigger logo, a bigger, just everything about them. But we do it from the perspective that the customer is first, which means a lot of people say, I want to make some money while helping people. Well, we teach them how to flip that. We want to serve people, and making money is a byproduct. And we've been very successful. That's been my model for the past 10 years.
Well, a gentleman by the name of Zig Ziglar once said, right? If you spend your life helping other people get what they want, you will get what you want.
That's correct.
Servant leadership, it's a dynamic shift, right? You think about, like, a plumber. A plumber's like, okay, well, I'm gonna go fix the toilet, fix the plumbing, whatever. And in their mind, they're there, and because they're there, the plumbing problems are fixed. But what you're saying is we got to change that mindset. Like, well, if they didn't need you for plumbing service to begin with, then you don't actually have a business.
That's right.
And in today's environment, people are just so quick to, point a finger that it's just kind of almost pervasive. And I think that, like you had mentioned, COVID, 4 years ago now. How's that happened, right? I sit there and think of that like it just happened yesterday, and now we're in 2024. It's been a minute. But the dynamic changed, and everything changed, and people are now in this finger pointing society. And your organization helps people understand, yes, I have a business, I need to make money, but it's not about the fact that you're trying to make the money. It's about the fact of serving the client, and then you'll make the money because you're doing the great service.
That's right.
So if people want to find out about you, engage with you, learn more about your organization, what would be the best way to connect with you?
Well, it's a few ways. We're socially live. We on YouTube, we on Facebook, all the social platforms. But what we're doing for the city specifically is every second and fourth Saturday, we offer free trainings, business plan teaching, LLC, the difference between LLC, S Corp. And we teach people how to really believe in what they have. A lot of my clients, I tell them this, I can show you how to monetize what you already know. And once we take them through a 6-month program, I've seen people 10x, 3x just in the past 6 months, their income. And that's what we do. So we're in the Regency area, and we are open. You can find us anywhere.
And what is the best way to connect with you on the website?
My website is MikeFavors.com.
Mike Favors.
Just keep
That's
it simple.
That's the easy one.
Yeah.
Not Dr. Mike Favors.
Mike Favors.
Favors.
Yes,
Mike.
sir.
Mike.
Mike.
Got it. So as we transition out, I have
Mhm.
one final question. Who inspires you the most and why?
That could be a lot of people,
All right.
spiritual leaders, but I think if I would have to answer that, the one who most inspires me most, it would be Solomon from the biblical text.
Interesting.
His whole life and everything he did, but the most important piece is when he came into leadership, he asked God to show him and give him the wisdom how to judge these people. And that is my affirmation, my prayer daily to give me wisdom now to understand on how to better serve this community and serve the people.
And if, what we'll do is for your website and your business, we'll make sure to list it on our website, which is thedailynewsnetwork.com.
Awesome.
I appreciate you coming in and sharing everything, man. Thank you so much for being here today and your impact that you're making to the city of Jacksonville. Guys, thanks so much for joining us on Legacy of Leaders. If you like us, share us. Remember, live us out.